guys, welcome back to the channel. The newest 7-star Tera event is now out, which is featuring Typhlosion with the ghost Tera typing. And no, this is not the Hisuian Typhlosion, it's the regular Jetonian one. Currently, this is the only way to obtain Typhlosion in Scarlet and Violet, so make sure to catch him before he's gone. The event will run through this weekend, April 14th to the 16th, and then it will come back again the following weekend, April 21st to the 23rd. So don't worry if you couldn't get him this time around, because he'll be back. Alright, so if you followed my last guide on the Samurott raid, then you will be happy to know that the same build will also apply to this raid. You don't have to worry about building another Pokemon because our good old Annihilate will still wipe the floor with this raid. I didn't change a single stat or move on my Annihilate and still easily soloed this Typhlosion raid. You don't have to worry about building another Annihilate because the same one will work. The only difference is, in this raid is, you're gonna die a couple more times than the last one, but it's completely okay. So for the build, my Annihilate is of course level 100, it's going to be holding the Shell Bell, so this lets me consistently recover health once I start hitting. I have the fighting Tera type on it, and I actually prefer it that way because once I can Terrasilize, Typhlosion's Shadow Balls won't be doing super effective damage on me anymore, which is great. It has the Defiant ability and the Adamant nature. I maxed out his attack EV and almost maxed out the HP one, but as you can see I wasn't perfectly maxed out, and that's okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. That's how good this Pokemon is. I Hyper Trained as well, and that's pretty much it. The only two moves you really need on it is Screech and Rage Fist. Alright, so quickly for those that don't know how to actually make the event live in your games, you have to open up the Poke Portal, connect to the internet on your console by pressing the L button on your controllers or Joy-Cons, and once it's connected, head over to the mystery gift option and click on the Check Poke News. This will update your game and give you access to the event. You'll know if it worked if you open your map and see the dark crystal glowing red with the ghost Tera type. That will be where you want to head to. So the strat is really easy. All you're going to be using are two moves, Screech, which will lower Typhlosion's defense by 2 stages, and the other move is Rage Fist. So once you start the raid, you're going to want to set off at least one Screech, and after that, honestly, don't even bother trying to get more Screeches off, in my opinion, because it's just not worth it. You're also not even going to have time to prep, such as using Bulk Up or Taunt or any of that, because Typhlosion is too fast with spamming its turns to let you really do anything else. So it's really easy, just use Screech first turn, and after that, literally just spam Rage Fist the rest of the battle. It's as easy as that. Also, for those that don't know, the reason why Rage Fist is such an insane move is because every time an Annihilate is hit, the power of Rage Fist increases by 50, and I think it maxes out at 300, which is insane damage if you think about it. And what's even crazier is that it doesn't reset if you fame. It still keeps all of its stacks, which is why Annihilate is such a good Pokemon to use for raids, and why you should definitely have one built, and I can guarantee you will probably be able to solo most raids and even all content in the game. So once his shield goes up, you can see that he does Eruption again, and it does a lot of damage, which ends up killing me, but as I said, that's fine. So once I come back, he literally almost wipes me out again. That's how hard Eruption with the Sunny Day Up hits. It's insane because I basically get almost 2-shot every time I come back in. But once I can Terrasilize, the rest of the battle gets pretty easy. And if you notice, every time I hit Rage Fist, it's progressively doing more damage even through the shield. Also, a tip is don't Terrasilize if you're really close to dying, because otherwise it's kind of a waste. So I actually did this battle twice, and the footage that I'm showing you is the second time around. When I tried it the first time, I tried to use Screech twice, but the second time it failed, which basically meant I wasted a move and died for no reason. That's why I say you really only need to do it once, because it's not worth it to run the RNG a second time and have it fail, like it did with me. I mean, that's just my opinion. I still did win at the end, but literally with like a sliver of time left. So the second time I did it, I only used Screech once, and as you'll see, I definitely had a lot more time left on the clock by the time I was done. So you're going to see that after I Terrasilize, Typhlosion's Shadow Balls aren't going to be doing that much damage anymore, which is good, and that's because of my fighting Tera type. Had it been Ghost, it would have still also been doing the 2 times damage, which kind of sucks. Which is why when I was going over his build, I wasn't too worried about him having the fighting Tera type because I knew it would come in handy. But anyways, that's pretty much it. I just spammed Rage Fist for the rest of the fight, and it was easy as that. And that's how you can easily solo beat Typhlosion using Annihilate, the same one we used during the Samurott raid, which is awesome. The rewards are always really good, so you should definitely consider farming this raid if you're low on XP candies and all that fun stuff. So this is what Typhlosion looks like in game. I think he looks awesome. The textures in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet always amaze me. Like, who knew he had fur? I definitely didn't. I kind of wish his flames were always out since they look so cool, but at least they do come out in battle, which makes him look so much more awesome. So these are the stats he comes with and all of the moves he can learn for those that are interested in seeing it. He of course comes with his hidden ability Flash Fire, which makes it so he can't get hit by fire type moves, and he comes with the Mightiest Mark, as did all the other 7-star raid Pokemons we've gotten in the past. But what makes this Typhlosion different from the rest of the other Pokemons is something very cool. So if you head over to Mesagoza West and you talk to the NPC that is behind the Poké Center when you first teleport in, she judges your Pokemon sizes and gives you a special mark if your Pokemon is tiny or huge. And funny enough, this Typhlosion is actually tiny. Once you talk to the NPC, she'll reward you with the tiniest mark, which is another really rare mark. After that, you can check back to Typhlosion's marks and see that he now has the mini mark, making him Typhlosion the Teeny. As always, if you guys made it to the end of the video, thank you guys so much for watching. I would love to hear what builds you guys use to complete the raid with. I hope this video helps you to defeat the newest 7-star Typhlosion Tera raid going on right now. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!